Hello, John. My name is Wagif. I work as a technician at the Kitchen Barista. I read your message and I decided to make a video to explain how can you resolve that FH error issue in general, why this grinder first place gives you that error message, and second, how can you resolve it. And I will also provide you other tips about that grinder, and I believe after implementing these settings you will find this grinder more efficient, because we are using that one here around 6 months, and this is our showroom, by the way, and we are using here 6 months, and every day we are making somewhere around 30 coffee. We offer the coffee for our customers, and also employees here use that grinder. So basically we treat it as a commercial grade grinder. And I'll be very honest with you, so far I have never ever calibrated its scale, but still that grinder is able to dispense the coffee with 0.1 offset, which is very rare for this type of grinder, grind by weight type grinder, that with that price point. The closer precision I've seen in a grinder was Malconic E65 grind by weight type grinder, and that's commercial type grinder and very advanced. But the Boss grinder scale works with similar precision, which is very impressive. And why that number here is important, that grind by weight, is because it saves you a lot of time. Otherwise, for example, if it's grinds by time, it means that you need to dial the grind size. Also, you need to figure out how much time you need to enter to get the correct amount. So grind by weight type grinders, only you need to deal with that size, and scale will weight it for you. And another thing in grind by time grinders, whenever you change the grind size, you also need to change the time, because they both affect each other. Grind size affect the time dispense flow rate of the grinder. Okay, let me start from the FH error. FH error happens because portafilter kept in fog section for a long time. So why does it happen? So when you put it here, first few seconds, 2 or maybe 3 seconds, grinder tears the weight of that portafilter and ring, and then once it's ready, you can start the grinding. So you can put it there, it will take 1 second to tear, maybe 2 seconds, and then once it's 0, you press it, it will start dispense the coffee. But if you left the portafilter here for a long time, or maybe the time frame might be somewhere maybe 7 or seconds after 6 or 7 seconds, it will show that FH error when you press the grind button. For example, we kept it here for a long time, maybe it's around a minute, but I just wanted to demonstrate that if you leave it here, it will display that error. And if you take the portafilter out and put it back immediately, it will still keep displaying that FH error, because when you take it out, again, it needs some time to reset its scale. So I'll take this out and put it back. See, again, FH errors. I take it back, and few seconds. But okay, before grinding, I want to show you the precision of that scale. So I'll tear this portafilter and the ring, and the weight is 678 grams. Okay, now I'll put it here and up. Okay. So as you can see, it's 17.1, and again, that feature is something that you can see with very expensive grinders. but somehow the Eureka managed to implement that high precision scale here, and this is called the load cell technology. That's fancy name for the scale. And by the way, when you need to move the grinder somewhere else, please make sure that you don't hold here. When you lift it, it might damage that load cell, and after that it will be expensive repair. Okay, so I took the coffee out. Libra grinders has tendency to dispense a few clumps. It doesn't have huge impact on your extraction, don't worry about it, but if you want to improve the result, especially if you are using your bottomless portafilter for even distribution, it's better to declump them. These WDT tools. And the tamping is also important and affects the extraction time. For example, for the grind size, if you see that you are getting the same amount of espresso within different time frame, if everything's the same in the grinder, you might suspect the tamping pressure. Maybe you applied more pressure, and in that way puck resists more, and therefore it dispenses slowly. Okay, so that process is called the dialing. I'm sure you already dialed your machine to your grinder, but just in case, I'll show you how you need to do it. So first we need to know the recipe of our espresso beans. For example, that one, our roaster recommends to do 1:2 ratio, and 17.1, I'll go 34, and between 25 and 30 seconds. Okay, and put one espresso here. Okay. So as you can see, time is going and weight is around. Okay. So 26 seconds. We almost got 35. Okay, 36. That's fine. I lowered the level a little bit late, but that's okay. Again, you don't need to follow the exact recipe. It's really hard to understand the difference in the 1 gram differences. So yeah, in this way you can dial your machine, the grinder to the machine. And another thing about that grinder, its scale needs to be calibrated maybe twice or 3 times a year. I've never done on this grinder, and as you can see, scale is still precise. But yeah, if you want, I'll also send you the quick video. It's a 2-minute video from the Eureka. You can perform it over the time. If you suspect that scale needs calibration, yeah, you can perform it. And apart from that, that grinder also has other cool features. For example, you put the portafilter here, and let's say during the grinding operation you touch the portafilter and it's interrupted, but it starts to flash. For example, it starts from the 0. When it reached to, let's say, 5.2 gram, you touch the portafilter and it stopped. And it will start to flash at 5.1 gram. And if you push the coffee button one more time while it's flashing, it will continue the grinding and will deliver 17.1 or whatever number you entered. Yeah, it helps you to save, not waste the coffee during the extraction, which is something that you don't see in every this level of the grinders. Please try to implement these settings and let me know about your experience. If you still find this difficult, I believe that we can work on better resolution. Thanks for the watching, and that's it.